By raise of hands, who has goals in their lives? Like real goals, ambitions, right? Everyone has some sort of goal. And what often happens is that you start out life dreaming, right? We have things we want. We have ambitions. We have goals. We have, like every kid will tell you that he has the most extraordinary dreams. He wants to be an astronaut, fireman, superhero who saves people on the moon, right? And what often happens, though, is that as we go through life, we start to give up on those crazy dreams and those ambitions and the things that we really wanted, because as we go through life, we undergo unforeseen circumstances. We, experience life. Life gets hard. We get sick. Someone gets sick. We have to deal with practical things, and we stop having that vision of what life could be. And we listen to that voice outside or inside that tells us to be practical, to be reasonable, to be rational, to stop it, because that's not possible. And very often you see people who wake up in the middle of their life and they say, where am I going? What happened to that kid-like dream that I used to have? I mean, there's a beautiful story about Einstein. Einstein was once going on the train. And when he was on the train, the conductor came by and said, can I please see your ticket? And Einstein started looking for his ticket. He couldn't find it. So the conductor smiled and said, listen, I know who you are. I trust you. I assume you bought a ticket. You're good to go. So he was surprised when a couple minutes later, he saw Einstein on all fours looking for his ticket. So the conductor said, listen, I told you I know who you are. I trust you. You're okay. What are you looking for your ticket for? So Einstein says, listen, I also know who I am. I also trust me. I just don't know where I'm going. And it's a cute story, but it's powerful because sometimes we just wake up in the middle of our life and we don't know why are we doing what we're doing. It's the most powerful way to live life is to have a why. Kids ask their parents all the time, why do I have to do this? And sometimes parents, they don't even remember why they have the rules they have. They just do it. But if you have a why, if you know why you're doing what you're doing, then life takes on a whole new meaning. If you can answer, this is why I'm doing this is why I believe this is why I act like this is why I speak like this, you're living differently. And to have a why means to know where you're going, to have that goal, to have that direction, to have a clear destination to your life. And it's like, if you take the greatest archer, take the greatest archer who has ever lived, someone who can hit any shot from anywhere, and you tell him, okay, I want you to hit this target. He says, where? You say, 1 second. You blindfold him. You turn him around 150 times, and you say, okay, hit the target. By raise of hands, who thinks he's going to hit the target? He's not going to hit the target, no matter how good he is. Why? Because no matter how good you are, unless you know what you're aiming for, unless you have a clear direction and destination, you can't hit the target. It's like if you want to knock down a tree, you can't hit it with an axe 1,000 times in different places. It won't do anything. You have to hit it in the same place, and if you want to hit it in the same place, you have to know where you're hitting it. You have to have that clear focus.